He told me he'd paid Rachel to start the fire. But she messed up, that's why Sammy got the blame. She didn't want to do it, but he threatened her. And then he made her confess so it couldn't come back on him. He could be very persuasive.
Persuasive how?
Violent. And he knew people. And he paid them to put pressure on her and her family.
Did you talk to Rachel Breckle at this time?
No.
Were you present at any meetings he had with her?
No, like I said, I had no idea any of it was going on.
When Declan did finally tell you about the fraud, why didn't you report it to the police?
Because I was a wreck. I just wanted them to do him for attempted murder. That's all I could think about at the time.
Is that all, Mr. Katecha?
That is all, my lord.
My lord, I would like to request a recess to prepare for an additional witness.
Is that absolutely necessary, Mr. Asquith?
Absolutely, my lord. I believe it's vital. The witness is Rachel Breckle.
Oh my God.
Rachel Leanne Breckle. Will you take the Bible in your right hand? And read the words on the card.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Charity said she knew that Sam was being set up, and that she knew did it.
Was Mr. Macy present at this time?
No. She followed me out of the pub on her own. I asked her who would want to set Sam up. She said it was her.
How would you say she was acting at the time?
She was smug. She was loving getting her own back. She said if I aborted my son, none of it would be happening.
Did she mention Mr. Macy at all during this conversation?
She said he started the fire and that was it.
How many times did you meet with Miss Dingle?
About 3 times. It was always just the two of us. Until the end.
What happened at the end?
I was with Charity when Declan turned up. He told me about the fire so the details would sound right to the police, and then they drove me to the station.
What happened after you had spoken to the police?
They were waiting outside. She made me go for a walk with her.
Just Miss Dingle?
Declan stayed in the car. I got a text from Lisa telling me they'd let Sam out. She took out my SIM and handed me a new phone and the cash.
How did the two of you part ways?
She was threatening.
What threats did she make?
She said if I made contact with Sam or anyone, I was finished. And I believed her.
Thank you. No further questions, my lord.
You claim you met Miss Dingle on several occasions before you agreed to confess.
I did.
If events took place the way you described them, why didn't you go straight to the police and tell them what she was doing?
I wanted to. I told her I would, but she said they'd never believe me.
So you didn't even try?
She said, as Sam's fiancée, they'd think I was just trying to get him off.
Surely giving it a shot would have been easier than going through with this elaborate plot you've been telling us about.
She made it clear it was my only way out.
Or your only way to 10 grand in cash.
I didn't care about the money.
Would I be right in saying Mr. J. Sharma, the father of your child, covered most of your day-to-day expenses?
He helped out, yeah.
Helped out to such an extent, you were able to give up your job as a cleaner.
Well, yeah, but...
And provided you with a house to live in.
Yes.
Did you get a taste for the money, Miss Breckle?
No.
But you banked the cash!
I had no choice.
Oh, yes, of course. Because you were scared of Mr. Macy and Miss Dingle.
Yeah.
Scared enough to be bought again if necessary.
No.
Did Mr. Macy pay you to give evidence today?
No, I haven't seen him since I left.
And your phone records would stand up to that, would they?
I must object to this speculation, my lord, unless my learned friend has some evidence that I'm not party to.
This is cross-examination, Mr. Katecha. Try and keep to the facts.
Miss Breckle, if you didn't want the money, why did you take it?
Because she told me I had to start a new life. That I could never see anyone I loved ever again. She said Sam wouldn't survive in prison, that I'd lose my son. I had to start again on my own with nothing. She made it impossible for me not to take it.